Hi guys, so before we get into today's video, I want to show you guys all of the resin guns that I've made so far. All of these I've made on my TikTok, so the full video is on there. But I was saying to myself, why not post a video on YouTube of how I do it, because I'm absolutely in love with resin. I got into resin simply because of TikTok. I saw several videos kept on being on my For You page, so I was like, what in the world is resin? Like, how do you use it? So bought all of the supplies, got into it, and now I'm addicted. Now with these resin guns, I saw somebody post a video of them, well, one video, and I was like, oh my god, I need to make something like that. But she's not selling the mold, so I decided to make a mold of my own. I made it myself. Obviously you can see that it's not perfect and all, but this is what I've been using. I have two more, which I'm going to show you guys that right now. So give me 2 seconds. So by two mold, I mean three. With this mold, I totally messed up. I think this was like my first ever mold that I've ever made. So just so you guys can see, first of all, it has a hole in it. I'm trying to fix it. I need to make more stuff so I can cover up the side of it. But even though it's kind of like a perfect mold, every single gun that I made turns out with a little dent in it. I don't know why. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Do I need to cut down something inside? I don't know, but this is how they turn out. Not just this one as well. Obviously you guys can see the dent in it. And what else? Oh, and this one as well. So these three turned out with dents in it, but the rest of them that I used with the second mold turned out perfectly fine. This one, it lights up, so I'll show you guys real quick. I put some purple LED lights in there, which I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. And with this other mold, I was taking out a resin gun and I totally messed up and I ripped out the inside of it. So you guys can see there's a missing part. Now obviously there's a tear. If it has a tear in it, it's simple, it can be fixed. There's not a big deal. But this is still, I don't know if the guns are going to turn out good. I don't know if it's going to turn out good or not. So we're going to see. We're going to try to see if it's going to turn out anything other than decent. So this is how the inside of it's supposed to look. And here's the other one. So yeah, we are gonna be making some resin. I think that's everything. Oh, I also got some dry flowers. I got all of these off Amazon, and I'm thinking about making some of my own, so we'll see if that turned out good or not. It's probably gonna be way cheaper if I just make my own. And I got this resin from Michael's. This is not the one that I usually use. I'm gonna show you guys when the video actually gets started, but I bought this one. It's the same thing, it's just a smaller amount. I prefer the 1 gallon one because obviously I make a lot of stuff. So yeah, let me give you guys a little close-up of all of them before we get started into the video. This is one of them. This one, I'm thinking about remaking it. Don't know yet. This is so cute. And look at the back of it. This is my favorite. We got this little plain and simple one. Obviously, I'll show you guys the one that lights up. Gorgeous. Turn this off. Hold on. And I told you guys these three already. This one has some dry roses in it. We have some glitter, some magnetic butterflies. We got some flakes. This one is so cute. Okay, let's actually get into the video. Welcome back to another DIY. So in this video, we're going to be making some resin art. This is only for art purpose. The gun is not real. It does not work. I made the mold myself. I will be posting a video of how to do it later on, but for now, since Amazon is taking way too long with orders, I'm just going to show you guys how I made these. And also everything that I know about resin, I learned all of it from TikTok. So I'm going to show you guys how that works. And it's pretty quick and easy. So first thing first, I usually get my resin from Amazon, but for this time I got some of Michael's because I was ordering some glitter and stuff like that, some of the extra stuff that I can use in my art. So in 1 cup you're going to put resin A, half or whatever amount that you want, and in the other cup the exact amount that you use in the first one you have to use in the second one. So it has to equal. You cannot put more in 1 cup and then a small amount in the other cup. It's not going to work. It has to be half and half so that it could mix properly and it could cast properly as well. So what I'm doing now is mixing resin A and resin B. I'm just pouring it in 1 cup and now I'm mixing it up. Just mix it for like 2 minutes. Make sure you mix it properly. So that's what I'm doing right here, mixing it properly. And since I want it to light up, that little light up gun that I show you guys, this LED light that I also got from Amazon. You can get LED lights from anywhere. I'm placing it inside of the mold first so I can see how it would fit, how I would like it, where I need to put more or less. Turning it on just to make sure that it lighten up properly. Also, there's dry flowers I got from Amazon as well. You can find a ton of them on Amazon. And you can also find them on Etsy's. It's way cheaper on Etsy's, just in case. So I'm pouring out a little bit of resin first, just a small amount, just so that I can start placing the dry flowers on there. So that's what I'm going to do. Just placing the dry flowers all over in the mold. And then we can go on to the next step. You can use any amount that you want. I just decided to use like half of the pack because that's just what I was feeling that day. I don't usually do that. I just use like a small amount. But doing something a little different. So yeah. By the way, everything for resin you can find on Amazon. Just type in resin. It gives you a ton of stuff. And you can also get it for cheap. So next step is, while everything is in there, the next step is I just apply the LED light. Press it down just to make sure it's on there properly and it is sticking in there. You might see right now that it's all sticking out, but as soon as the first layer of resin dry, then we can press it down and then add in the second layer. So we're actually going to be using 3 layers of resin. Usually you can just use 1 and you're good to go, but we are adding in a ton of stuff. So this is the second layer of resin that I'm adding in right here. I'm just going to wait until everything dry and then we're going to add in the 3rd layer. So with the 3rd layer, we're using this powder pigment, also from Amazon. I've used it to make lip gloss already, so yeah, it's the exact same thing. So just like what we did before, resin A in 1 cup, resin B in 1 cup, half and half of each. Then we're going to pour it in 1 cup and then we're going to add the orange pigment. I decided to go with orange at the last minute. I was thinking about just going like with a white powder, but wanted to spice it up. So that's what we're going to be doing. Making sure that you mix the resin properly. I'm checking to see if the LED light is still working because I was worried that the resin will run over and go into the little socket that you use to turn it on and off, which in the end, I was right. So I'm sorry, but this does not light up. The thing broke, so yeah. I'm just adding in the orange pigment, mixing it up properly, and then we can add it into the mold. That's what we are doing. Mixing. And since some of the LED lights are sticking out, I already pressed it down. Well, now I'm going to press it down so that it can be flat before I add in the last layer of resin. By the way, resin takes 24 hours for it to fully dry and cast dry, whatever you want to call it. So with resin, usually you see a ton of bubbles in there. So all I did was get my little lighter. Be very careful because you can burn the mold. Just get my lighter and pop out all of the bubbles. Just like that. Or you can get a little spray bottle, put a little alcohol in it, and just spray it over the resin, and you should be good to go. Just like that, all the bubbles will disappear. And with the I can't talk. And with the leftover resin, I usually have like a ton of small mold. They can get from Amazon, Etsy's, like wherever. So since I don't want to waste any resin, I'm gonna be making some keychains with it. So that's what I'm doing right here. We don't waste anything. I'm checking again to make sure that it's still working, but turned out a little bit of resin got in there. And now it's time. This is the best part. I love to demold it because I never know how it would actually looks. So pretty excited. It's very easy to demold. The mold that I made, it took like 2 seconds, but very simple. To demold, just pull apart the sides at first and then just pull it out. Be very careful that you don't tear the mold. Now, because of this mold, every single time that I make a resin, that's how the middle of it looks. So all I'll do is just get a scissors or get a knife and just use it to clean it out. And you're good to go. I'm really upset that this doesn't light up, but it's a 3 out of 10. It's okay. Sorry that the video is so long, but hopefully it helps you if you are thinking about doing any resin art. This is the final product. I'm so upset that it doesn't light up. If it light up, it'll look so amazing, but still happy with the outcome because this is something new that I've never tried before. Doing 2 colors, so it's like 4 layers just to get it perfect. But I hope that you guys like this video, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.